seems I came at a bad time.
No. I think you couldn't have timed it better.
23:47:15 system time. Very punctual, Kafka.
How are we doing, guys? Welcome to the first hour gameplay of Honkai, I think. That's how you say it. Honkai Star Trail. It's got 1 hour to impress me, so let's go.
Elio always tells the exact future. So what's with the explosion just now? Was that also part of his script?
Uh-huh. 23:44:59 system time. The pulses from the explosion cause a massive breakdown from the master control system.
You did that.
No, the Antimatter Legion did it. They completely invaded the space station 2 system hours ago.
Alright. So do we need to fight the Legion?
I don't know. Elio didn't say anything about it, so it doesn't matter.
Got it. So from now on, I'll be in charge of this operation.
Copy. Can you let me have some fun this time? Our last few operations turned out to be pretty dull.
Sorry, I'm afraid there is not much I can do for you. Our task this time is just to place the target properly. But if you want to go look for some fun yourself, I won't stop you. I mean, after all. After all, Elio didn't put it in the script. Why would it matter?
Interesting
May as well
start
kill
to the
them
game.
all.
So square to use a basic attack on the selected enemy.
Didn't hurt.
So we've got our health bar on the bottom left. Top left is our action bar, in terms of sequence bar, sorry. L to select the enemy. Triangle to switch skill for a stronger attack. Let's do that. And then let's try use triangle on the selected enemy. Okay. So it seems like it's your usual RPG or JRPG type of game. Visuals quite look decent enough. Let's have a look what this is about.
Who's this? Herta?
Yeah.
She looks so young. She was already famous in the last Amber era, no? She has to be at least 100 years old.
She's a member of the Genius Society and an emanator of Noose the Erudition. She could probably age backwards if she wanted.
Yeah, I seem to recall that over half of the Genius Society's 80-odd members had a normal death. Wasn't there someone who lived for a dozen days or so? What was their name?
That's pretty normal. Aren't the immortal bosses in games always waiting for the protagonist to come kill them? Immortality is not always a good thing.
Oh, what an alliance joke.
Voice acting seems pretty interesting as well. X for controller.
When did the Antimatter Legion become so weak?
Let's see what some of these buttons do. So I've just pressed the options button.
Did you really want the entire Legion to come here?
Ignore that. Got some. Oh, okay, it's just put me back on there. Okay, so what do we do if we press the touchpad? So it's just like a usual map. Okay.
Oh, this lot won't be able
So,
to slow
okay, so
down
you can still
the
fight
express
even
road.
whilst running around. So you don't have to technically be in
A Doomsday Beast
a
is
standard
also
battle.
there.
What does circle X do? Okay, triangle. So R1 to run. And holding L1. I do like that it puts you into the gameplay quite quickly, and I'm a big fan of games that do that. Of course, knowing a bit of the story beforehand doesn't hurt, but really, I'm quite open to gameplay straight away. So let's see what this is about. Okay. So attacking an enemy like that puts you into a battle straight away. And it gives them some damage as well, so that's good. Powerful ultimate, which can be used when the energy is full. Okay, fight enemy to regenerate energy. Press L2 and hold to enter the ultimate state. Okay, your full energy. Activate your ultimate now.
Hurt. Good times never last. Time to say bye.
So this is a bit like, well, I mean, it's an ultimate attack, but it's a bit like a limit break, and I am comparing it to Final Fantasy here.
Cleaning up other people's mess isn't in my job description. You know, Kafka?
Yeah. Where did you send it, Silverwolf?
Some random coordinates, not important. You care about where that Void Ranger ended up?
Of course not. I'm just amazed at this fancy technique of yours, as usual.
Just a little trick of tampering with the data of reality. I wouldn't call it fancy.
What were you looking at so intently just now? Let me see.
Herta's Toys. A catalog featuring the space station's collection of rare items. They've got a lot of interesting gadgets.
Like what?
There's this gun. It can rate any creature within its crosshair as a score from 0 to 100.
Doesn't sound very interesting.
Aren't you curious about how much you would score? I kinda wanna know mine.
Fine, I guess we can swing by and play with it if it's not too far. What's our destination?
Go down the corridor behind the door on the left. There's a room where some kind of rare item is stored.
Oh, so that's where the Stellaron is.
That's where we can find out where the Stellaron is.
So we've got another character to join the party. Switch to Silverwolf by pressing right. And if I press up, it will switch it back to the main character. That's quite good. I don't like the fact that you have to press X to continue the dialogue. I would have preferred it if it carried on itself, but of course I can understand why that would be the case. In case you got occupied doing something else, then at least you're progressing the dialogue at your own leisure. So let's attack this dude.
That breathing sensation. Remember.
Characters and enemies act in sequence from the top to the bottom. Yeah, action order. Kind of gathered that. Ultimates are not affected by the action order and can be used in any turn. Press the target to view details. So I'm just viewing. Okay, so I don't really have to waste any time scanning enemies or individuals. That's good. So let's see what am I doing here. So single strike. A single strike again, just to see what kind of
Relax.
sequences are like here. Okay, so I can press and hold L2 and triangle. So each character seems to have their own ultimate, which can be triggered by their own set of buttons. It can be used immediately after activating. Okay.
This combat needs optimizing.
Okay, so let's do that.
At this speed, too slow.
So that seems to be the tutorials, I think. L1 to open shortcut wheel, open tutorials. How do I select it? By pressing left. Okay. That's fine. Select a target. Done that. Speed. Yep. Kind of gathered that. Ultimate energy. So use abilities, defeat enemies, receive attacks, energy regeneration rate. Okay, so far so good. And I seem to have gotten a reward, I think. Let's press that again. Okay, maybe not. Okay, so by pressing L3, it tells you where your destination is, which is quite handy actually, rather than me always going to the map.
Someone or something is up ahead.
Looks like we're the ones getting ambushed.
But they're the ones getting besieged.
Skill points, shared by the whole team. Switch to change skill. Okay, consume skill points to use skills. Okay, so I've just pressed triangle. I can see that the circular bar around the triangle button, which is impair, I think that's been depleted. Yeah, okay. Can't be used when insufficient skill points are present. Okay, which that makes sense. So you've got to press square to regenerate skill points and then toggle between skill uses and basic attacks. But my ultimate's being recharged,
Never last.
and I should be able to use
Time
that.
to say bye.
I'm probably right in thinking that with
Single
actual
soul.
ultimates, you should be able to build them up
Aggressive evacuation
as the game
work.
goes on.
Did her
According to the access history, she hasn't logged in here for over 6 months. The evacuation was directed by the acting lead researcher, a girl named Asta.
It doesn't ring a bell. Oh, right. Elio said we wouldn't run into Herta. It seems she really isn't here. Where's the Stellaron?
Elio's script doesn't include any info about the location of the Stellaron, which means in the future he foresees...
We would find the Stellaron in a non-physical way.
This space station is packed with extraordinary objects. I wouldn't be surprised if there's one that can make it happen.
Hiding something extraordinary with something extraordinary. This is pretty Herta. I assume you know what to do? I mean, you've read the catalog for quite a while.
I've got all the clues we need. The only piece missing is a simple trick. Help me investigate the terminal in this room. Our item...
Okay, the stage is yours.
Right, so I've got to find something by
I
investigating.
can see the whole space station on the surveillance screen, but not the Stellaron.
Even if you could, it'd be a trap. Herta doesn't display her collections.
Glad to know that by just doing a simple task that it doesn't progress the story. So I've got to investigate, see what goes on.
I can't see the memory storage for this terminal.
This is the monitoring room. They must have deleted the records and made a run for it. Classic. Make your way over here then. There's no point in trying to...
So, got a master plan? I'm all ears.
It's a matter of hacking the surveillance system directly.
Aha, I see. Herta's collections aren't in the system, so anything unaffected should be our target.
Simple, crude, but effective. Look, found it.
What's this?
Item number 211, Line Spot. A simple light deflecting field. It allows an object in its field to pass unnoticed, but if a different item ceases to be obvious, the object gets revealed.
So, Herta hides her collection with something as simple as this?
The simplest method is the hardest to spot. Isn't that our motto?
Strange thing number 2.
The data suggests it's just an ordinary hologram, but it has an added layer.
Let's take a look. Don't worry, this place won't be our grave. Interesting. She's a member of the Genius.
It has its own security system. I guess even for Herta, Stellaron is no ordinary rarity.
Can you get it?
Of course. Even the genius Herta can't compete with me when it comes to hacking.
Good. Then I'll also count on you with the preparation of the receptacle.
The receptacle's ready. Your decision.
Elio said this decision will bring about lots of changes.
He
Okay,
also
let's
said, it
go
must
with
be you who makes it.
the guy. This cannot be changed after verification. Yeah,
Want to give him
let's
a
go
new
with that.
name?
Let's go with, I don't know, oops, can't call him G. How about Chaos? I don't know if this becomes my playable character after this, but let's see.
There we go. How much does he remember?
I'll remember you.
Time to get up. Oh. A space station, but that's not important. Listen, you are in a daze right now. You don't know who you are, why you're here, or what you're going to do next. You think I look familiar, but you're not sure if you should trust me. None of that matters. All you need to know is that I'm leaving, and you will be left all alone on this space station. From now on, you needn't think about your past or doubt yourself. Listen, in the near future, you will encounter all kinds of perils and hardships, but you will also have many wonderful experiences. You'll meet companions who will treat you like family and embark on surreal adventures with them.
Oh, for God's sake, just get on with it.
At the end of your journey, all that perplexes you and troubles you will resolve. This is your future that Elio has foreseen. Do you like it? The next stop, to pave the way for the future that is written. It's like weaving brocade. You and I can only add one gold thread each time, but eventually, we will make a gorgeous pattern.
How long do you think you need? According to the script, the Astral Express crew is arriving soon. We should avoid being seen by them.
I know, Silverwolf. Just give me another minute. I must leave now. Don't worry, someone will come and find you very soon. Just go with them. You won't remember a thing except me. When you have a chance to make a choice, make one that you know you won't regret.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, the story feels a bit sad.
weak heartbeat and pulse. March, you better do CPR.
Huh? I've never done it before. Don Hung, you do it. Wait, stop it! They're awake! Are you alright?
I bet they're gonna. Yeah, I was gonna say they were gonna ask you, "Do you remember me?"
Your name?
He doesn't remember. I think. How did I guess?
Can you try harder? I'm sure you can at least remember
He's gonna
your
struggle.
name.
He's probably gonna think, "Where's Kafka?" Or
My
Kafka.
name's Don Hung, and this is March 7th. This space station was just attacked by the Antimatter Legion. We came to help with the rescue at the request of lead researcher Asta.
Goons owned by the destruction. You're lucky the most dangerous Lord Ravager among them isn't around. Just some nasty minions. We'll take those invaders out soon. Don't worry. Uh-huh. A petite cutie with pink hair? Madame Herta appointed her to be the acting lead researcher. That girl really needs to step up. I can't believe her own employee doesn't even know her name.
Back to the Master Control Zone. Asta and the other researchers have gathered there.
Plus, that's where we parked the Astral Express. Don't you worry. We'll protect you from the monsters and clear up this mess. Don Hung and I are members of the Astral Express crew.
Well, the Express has some dealings with Madame Herta, so we come to visit the space station from time to time.
We just so happened to arrive during this invasion. Of course, as a crew of heroes, we're happy to lend a hand. Yeah, you've never seen it? The Express comes here every once in a while.
It's a unique train that can travel between the stars with the power of the Trailblaze Eon.
I'll show you once we're back to the Master Control Zone.
You and March go back together. Arlan from the security department lost contact in the vicinity. I need to find him first.
Oh, all right. You stay safe. Maybe you should take this. The Legion are rampaging through the space station like a pack of wolves. This trip won't be a walk in the park. It's better if you have something to protect yourself. Just a suggestion, though. You're safe as long as you stick with me.
Nice.
This place is full of fancy little gadgets. Herta's collection. I really don't get why she'd go out of her way to collect them and then leave them here to gather dust. It's the Antimatter Legion. So these crazy... Watch this! You have the worst luck running into me. With me out here, how can we lose?
Let's make it quick.
So I can break these.
How about this?
You're
Reach the
stronger
end of
than
the
you
story in
look.
your own way.
Seem to be quite the fighter.
So. I don't know what that means. Okay, so not really got any items there. This is the only thing I have. Is I don't know if there's any benefit for me. It's good. Early in the game is good.
So we'll take that elevator on the central platform to go down to the master control zone. Do you know the way? I noticed that you're not wearing the space station staff uniform. Do you really work here? Memory loss, huh? You must have been injured. Never mind. I won't ask if you don't want to talk about it. Let's go. I'll take you to the safe zone.
So, some treasure. But can I do anything actually with it? Again, let's see if I can go to inventory. Yeah, again, I can't really do much with it, to be fair. Okay, so by destroying certain items, you can get extra equipment, or extra items. Can be viewed after approaching them. Enter the battle with an attack that matches the enemy can reduce it in advance. Oh, that's quite good. So, yep, they're quite weak to that. Which means I've done some damage to it because I had the same attribute, I think. But I'm gonna do... Okay, it's locked on by the enemy and will be attacked first. And can protect teammates. Select March 7th skill. Weird name. Select Chaos, who is currently being locked. And use... Okay.
With me out here, how can we lose?
Shield will be displayed on the outer edge of the HP bar. Okay, I take it if I get attacked, it'll be the shield that takes damage first. I think. Let's go for a blast move and see if I can do damage to everyone. The shield effect will be reduced first, I thought so.
You can't run!
But I suppose I've got access to the ultimate skill now as well.
Try that again! Gotta try hard sometimes.
So... Okay, let's do
Check
that.
out this awesome move! You have the worst luck running into me.
If I switch back to... Oh, I can't switch. Let's do an attack on this guy. If I do... Actually, I'm gonna reduce... Well, I was supposed to click square, click triangle by accident. Does circle do anything? I suppose circle might be to cancel attacks.
Turn.
And X2...
Let's go.
Oh, don't know what that was, but let's try that again.
Batter up.
Okay, that's weird. So let's do defense on
Stay
her.
right there while I give you a present.
So now that I've got a shield, let's do a single attack. Done.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Shield, yep, I've already been taught that. So are there any collectibles here, or have I just wasted my time? I don't know if I need to regenerate the skills and health after each battle. Can we use okay. I'm kind of getting ahead of myself.
Looks good.
So let's see if I can do anything here. Some additional items there.
I knew it. But it wasn't me. The Antimatter Legion must have broken it. Too bad Donhung's not here. He's like a walking encyclopedia. He knows a ton of complicated stuff. Maybe even elevator repair.
I don't know that one.
Whoa! Why are you here? And how did you get here before us?
I took another route to the upper level, and I saw you guys from up there. Arlan is in the control room. He's been injured, but not fatally.
You found him. Will he know what to do about this elevator?
I suppose as the head of the security department, he should know.
Then let's go talk to him.
So now I can change my team lineup. So this guy's a 4-star. I wonder, given that this is a JRPG, is it gonna be one of those type of games where I can unlock characters if I've got so many credits built up or so many things collected, and then it'll tell me whether it's a rare character. If it is, I hate those games with a passion. Let's hope not. Let's choose team lineup. Add a character. So triangle to add. How many more people can I add then? Okay, none so far. So what is this guy? Details. So he was a 4-star, but it doesn't say what the other two are. Anyways, let's not waste time. Okay, so I can individually level characters up. Character XP, increase their level. But I didn't want to increase this one. I want to increase the other guys. Let's see. Level up. Great. It better be worth it. Right. Off to the next place. I don't know, this game makes me feel like I'm, what, 5 or something. It's good in terms of simplicity, but it's just, the story's a bit babyish for me, if you ask me. Special ability that can help with exploration. It's for exploration. Use mode to gain edge in combat. Can randomly freeze an enemy when battle starts. So what does this guy do? Okay, let's change target. Let's do a single attack there. To get rid of his toughness. And then for her, let's take this one up. And hopefully this should be able to get rid of us. No, maybe not. Right, let's activate ultimate and let's use this. And then let's use Chaos's ultimate.
Rules are made to be broken.
That sounds so cringe. Let's try that. Is it that part of the path of destruction? 2 powerful attack modes: single target mode and multi-target mode. So I wonder whether this just means that he's going to be doing a higher attack damage. I thought so.
It's too late to repent.
And then both of them are single targets. So if I... Yeah, let's try that. That was quite a strong attack actually. Maybe I can do a single target and kill him. Probably not. But I should be able to damage both of them again. Battle over. I think I'm getting used to it now. Like I said, the battle mechanics itself are quite simple. And I don't know if it'll become more complex as the game goes on, but we shall see.
Hey, you're all together?
Yep, we're from the Astral Express.
Oh, did Madame Herta send you to help?
It's just a coincidence. We came to deliver the rare relic Herta trusted us to find. We didn't expect to arrive during an invasion.
Why is the Antimatter Legion targeting you guys? It seems they just ignored the surface of the planet and came straight to the space station.
I have no idea. The Legion came at a very suspicious time, almost right after the security system suddenly failed. Lead researcher Asta immediately began to organize the evacuation. I was supposed to cover everyone as they evacuated, but I didn't expect to end up failing in this task.
Don't be too hard on yourself. Your leg and dominant hand were injured. It was a wise decision to hide here and avoid a head-on encounter with the Legion.
Yeah, most of the staff have been evacuated safely. So right now our highest priority is to return to the Master Control Zone and plan a counterattack. So, do you know how to use the elevator? I couldn't start it.
After the evacuation was complete, the elevators were all shut down to keep the Legion away from the Master Control Zone. Since Lady Asta sent you to look for me, I assume she must have given you the encryption key for accessing the elevator system?
Oh, right. She did give me some sort of card.
March.
But where did I put it?
You...
Ah, here it is.
Now that we found the key, we should get going. We can use that console over there to unlock the elevator.
Let's go.
Hold on. I only activated the elevator on the highest floor. We'll have to go there to use it. Because I mustn't give the Legion any chance to reach the Master Control Zone by the elevator. I must ensure the safety of the station staff. So I'll have to trouble you to take a bit of a detour. Apologies.
Huh? You're not coming with us?
My leg is injured. I'd only slow you down. I'll stay here and shut down the elevator once you've made it to the Master Control Zone.
You won't slow us down. And you should be able to shut down the elevators from the Master Control Zone, right?
Agreed. He and I made it here safely, and now we've also got Danhung. We're more than enough to protect you. Let us worry about the Antimatter Legion. You just follow us and keep yourself alive.
Thank you.
Level up traces to comprehensively enhance your character. So open short wheel, character, choose traces node. So I think this is where the skill tree comes in, I think, where you can gain more skills by leveling them up. Activate traces to strengthen the character. Okay. So that's for the main character. Let's see. After using immediate restores HP for the team. Okay. Is there anything else? Let's see if they've got any traces. Ice damage increased by 3.2. Wind damage increase. So all it's done is just increase each character's main attribute. Got some items there. Okay, so there's an enemy here. This one.
Keep at it.
Weakness. So part and parcel of this game, I think, also will come down to sneaking up on enemies or attacking them by making sure the attributes match. So these are okay. Let's do this one over here and hopefully I can break them down. So ice. So this is three.
What's this?
And then let's do a blast attack on all of them to get rid of all their
How
toughness.
about this?
It was a bit pointless getting them to break, to be honest. Let's attack again.
You have the worst luck running into me.
Let's make it
And
quick.
let's do another blast attack. How do I defend? Okay, so auto battle has been disabled.
The time is now.
Yeah, it would have been ideal if each character could itself defend as well.
Reach the end of the
Just in case I don't wanna use the attack or I suppose preserve their skills for another enemy.
The repulsion bridge has been shut down?
Yes, to stall the enemy, more or less.
Where on earth am I going? Have I been down here?
Looks good.
I didn't even realize that was an enemy. I thought it was
Step aside.
one of those things where I can restore my health. Okay, let's take this one down. That was quite quick. Let's take this one as well.
This is batter up.
So I can't do anything there. Can I do anything here? I don't think so. Which means I've got to go back to the place that I was thinking of going in the first instance. Let's just quickly kill that. Okay, go around.
Is that all?
Maybe if I try and sneak up on him. I just managed to get an attack in. And let's continue breaking
The time is
this
now.
main guy.
My turn.
Let's use... Oh, I don't think I can yet. But in the meantime, let's just kill you off. One less enemy to deal with. And then if I do the ultimate attack for this main character, I think he's the main character. Do the blast, press it. I wonder if using an ultimate attack, I think the way it works is you can use the ultimate attack at any point and then you still get your normal attack as well, which is quite good. So I don't fancy using those ultimate attacks really. But I can remove this toughness
I told ya.
and then just finish him off. Yeah, the battles, I think,
It's the end of the story in your own.
I can see that they'd probably want me or the player to have a number of battles so that you can get used to the gameplay mechanics, but it is a bit boring now.
Hey, these shiny things. Are these light cones? I thought only the Interastral Peace Corporation had rare stuff like this.
No. Light cones are Garden of Recollection technology. They allow you to carry memories around. Very potent enhancement items. I heard the corporation paid a lot for the usage rights, but I've no idea how Herta managed to get hold of one.
They were acquired legitimately. That's all I can say. Take them. They're very useful in combat.
So stat boost. Boost for characters using light cones, provided it matches their path. So Path of Destruction, the wearer's basic attack and skill deals 20% more damage. And that's a level 3 item. So let's go and equip it. Chaos. Equip. Okay, I can equip it and then enhance it where I need to. So let's go back to that. Enhance it if it's possible. No, I need a 4-star item. I don't think I can do that just yet. But let's go back to traces. Nothing there. Details. Let's level up. Got nothing there to level up. So onwards again. What's that? I can't do anything there. Which means I should just continue this way.
Looks good.
Get that item. Then where do I go from here? Oh, okay. Collect this item. Star Jade. Character level up. Is it possible to level up this for her? No. So, okay. Got no idea. Let's continue.
Aw, is that it? We've reached the elevator already? That wasn't too many monsters.
How do I get
Oh,
there
probably
though?
shouldn't have said that. Might bring bad luck.
You've grown, March.
Bet it's time for the boss. How did I know? Come on, let's knock him out.
Move carefully.
Activate 2 turns to experience faster combat. Okay. This one is, so let's use this special skill. Single target.
It's but a vision.
And then I can attack him again.
Gotta try hard sometimes. Watch this awesome move! Tough luck running into me!
So, use defense on chaos.
Let's make it quick.
Use real-time combat view to check character's current status. Press to view detailed information about the enemies. not really that detailed. Okay, let's just continue.
Scratch.
You can't run! Try that again.
Just a scratch.
My turn.
Am I just gonna bash square for a long time? Right, he's up and running.
You can't run!
Rules are made to be broken.
Let's do this. Oh, that was quite a decent damage. And I've nearly taken him out. Or his toughness, should I say. So I've broken him. Oh, son of a gun.
Try that again.
So let's try that again.
Try
Like
hard
she says.
sometimes. Watch
Thanks.
this awesome move.
Just a scratch.
Tough luck running into me.
So I'm just going to continue bashing square, to be honest.
My turn.
Until I can take him. Oh, okay, that was quite quick. So that was my first boss fight. And it was over just as quickly as it started.
Hey, sore losers! You can't just gang up on us.
Yeah, I thought something was going to protect them. Quite typical if you ask me.
Why does it always have to get this exciting? Anyway, at least you're back.
Well, I think that's pretty much it for
You've been
the
through a lot.
hour. In a nutshell, I think it's a decent game. It feels a bit babyish, to be honest. I don't think it's catered for kind of adults. So if you're 5 or 6, then probably this is a game for you. Gameplay mechanics, I think, are quite decent. Very easy to get a grip of, very easy to understand. And I think with a lot of practice, or should I say a bit of practice, you should be able to understand exactly how it works and how to use those gameplay mechanics. And pacing of the game is quite good as well. But like I said, the story for me is a bit babyish. If I was to give it a score, I would give it a 4.5. But thanks for watching. That was the first impression gameplay, and stay tuned for the next game.